what's been going on with us. A lot, actually. Everybody is having medical issues. I need to fucking shut off the radio because copyright, because YouTube sucks. I guess I'll bitch right along with the rest of the YouTubers. Anyway, so we are all dealing with medical issues right now. This is partly the reason why I haven't been doing daily vlogs anymore. So my big problem right now is I had an absolute meltdown on St. Patty's Day night, actually. I freaked out for no reason. Nothing triggered me at all. I was just sitting in the back of the car and I lost it. I started screaming and crying and I don't know why. I still don't know why. But I have known for a while that I suffer from some type of mental issue. I do believe that it is bipolar. To be completely honest, there's actually quite a few people in my family who are and have been diagnosed with bipolar. There's actually a couple of manic depressants in the family as well, and I do believe there's one or two people in the family that do have split personalities. Amongst other medical bullshit, I now suffer from IBS, which may be caused by dairy, so there's a good possibility that I might be lactose intolerant. I am on a 1200 milligram sodium diet, which means that I can't eat, well, basically anything. Not only that, but Randall and I, and Destiny is also supposed to be on this, which she is not, and she's going to get punched in the face if she doesn't start. Anyway, we are all supposed to be on a portion-controlled diet. Randall and I has been on it for about a month now, and we both have lost weight. Randall has lost 20 pounds. I haven't checked his measurements yet to know how many inches that he's lost. I myself have lost 10 pounds. I have checked my measurements. Just recently I checked my measurements, and I have lost several inches in multiple areas, so that's a thing. I'm glad that I'm starting to lose weight. I'm starting to fit into things that I haven't been able to fit into in like 5 or 6 years, so that's awesome. Let's see, what else has been going on. Covered the IBS, covered the weight loss. I can't find my glasses. I know that's not really important, but I can't find them. So I think I'm gonna call the doctor and schedule an appointment with the eye doctor. And because I think it's been 2 years. I think Destiny's actually due for an eye exam too, and see if I can get some reading glasses again, because I cannot find them anywhere. I've been looking for months and I have not been able to find them. I do not know where they went. Oh, a new thing just arose yesterday. Okay, so I started getting really bad chest pains yesterday. Like, it was weird. I was bent over a table. I know this is probably going to be gross, but I was having Randall pop a fucking pimple on my back that had just mysteriously popped up, and it was huge. And it hurt really bad, so he was popping it for me, so I bent over the table. That way my skin tightened, because where it was not really the best location. So he was sitting on the arm of the chair, so I had to bend over in front of him. So I placed my hands on the table and bent over, that way he could squeeze it and pop it for me. And then after it was all said and done, I stood up, and then my chest just immediately started hurting like really bad. And it was like right in the middle of my chest, you know, like my breastbone area. So I posted it on Facebook, and then this morning my mom sends me a message and was like, hey, so where is the exact location of the pain? So I told her, and I'm like, well, it's in the center of my chest. And she's like, kind of like in your breastbone area? And I was like, yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm like, actually, I'm like, it is literally right between my boobs. Like, the lower part. And she's like, oh, well, you may possibly have whatever it was called. I'm not good with big words. So, anyway, so she's like, well, there's nothing really anybody can do about it. She's like, but I would at least go and get it checked out. And she's like, ibuprofen helps, so you should probably take that. And she's like, it will come and go, and it is very painful, and it normally goes away on its own. So, you know, just be prepared for that. So I'm like, great, that's fucking awesome. Because, you know, like, I don't already have enough medical issues going on right now. We actually are going to make it with a little bit of time to spare, if you can believe that. It is currently 3:24. And we are only like a half a mile away from the dentist office because I'm badass and I drive like a fucking savage.
Like a savage cabbage?
I am not a savage cabbage. I don't really care for cabbage.
No, it's a savage cabbage.
The only time I ever eat cabbage is on St. Patty's Day or the occasional sauerkraut, but that's only when I have sausage and sauerkraut. But even then, I don't really eat a lot of it because it really fucks with my acid reflux. It's awful.
You're still a savage cabbage.
Oh, on top of that, we don't really eat or consume much sugar anymore. So that's also a thing. We've been using like the fake sugar stuff just to sweeten things. I am gonna go. I hope I don't get hit by the semi truck. That would be awful.
What are you doing?
Driving like an asshole. But this isn't even Flint. This is fucking Flushing, and they're driving like assholes. People are so stupid. Dustin, you want to keep an eye out for your dentist's office because I always pass it.
Yeah.
Even to, I like how you say yeah, and then you look back down at your iPod again. That's fucking great. Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye out, Mom. iPod.
Does everyone see my beautiful picture?
I always pass it. Always. Never fails. That's lovely. Everybody look at the beautiful picture.
I don't think we can see it. You're moving too quickly.
That's the point. Is this one it? No, that one's not it. It's the other one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's nobody there.
That and it's all glass. You should realize that by now.
What?
You should realize that by now. That's, you know.
That's what?
That it doesn't have glass.
I don't pay attention. Do you honestly think I pay attention? No. Straight up here by Covenant, right?
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah, I see the little burgundy sign now.
Yeah.
I always pass this fucking doctor's office because, I mean, look at this. If you weren't paying attention, you wouldn't see this little red building here. I always pass it. Always. Never fails. And then I always have to turn around. And look at this. Boom. 3:27.
And we're listening to Megan Trainor.
And we are almost there. Honey, we're here. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna go around the fucking parking lot because it seems like the right thing to do. Do 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 do. Oh look, they have a picnic table. Beautiful. Here, you wanna hold this for a moment so I get back into a parking spot? Oh, where's
Dog.
Wolf?
Bark.
Did you say fork?
I said bark.
Look at that. 3:28. 2 minutes to spare. So we're gonna go for now. Say goodbye. Goodbye. Hey you guys, I am now home. It is like 8:30. Her dentist appointment took forever. We didn't leave out of there until like a little after 5. And then I went ahead and went to the after hours clinic to go get my chest issue taken care of. And come to find out, it is what my mom said it was. Again, I'm not going to try and pronounce it because it is a big word and I'm not really good with big words. But it is here on Facebook. Not that you guys can... There we go. So that's what I have. That big long C word. Yeah, that's what I have. So I was just diagnosed. My mom was actually just diagnosed with it last month. So kind of funny that we both ended up being diagnosed with it. No more than a month apart. But it is hereditary, and it's just something else that we're going to have to live with the rest of our lives. There's nothing that can really be done other than taking anti-inflammatories and pain medication. So, yeah, now I'm in the process of making dinner. I just whipped up some homemade French fries. They're in the oven baking right now. I'm making turkey burgers because, well, yeah, I basically live on turkey, chicken, fish, and leaner cuts of steak like prime rib, because it's got less sodium than most other steaks. So, yeah. And I can't really have sodium, so, although next month I do go back to see my regular primary care physician, and when I do, I'm going to ask him if he can just put me on medication to control my blood pressure, because this going without sodium is, I mean, I could go without sodium because I don't really eat a lot of salt anyway, but you don't realize how much sodium is actually in everyday foods that we consume. So now it's to the point where I read nutritional facts like all the time because I have to know what's in it, to try and steer clear of a lot of sodium. So, you know, foods, I try and make it to where it's under 75 milligrams of sodium. On foods. It's ridiculous. Like, my bread that I eat has hardly any sodium in it. It is like legitimately 25 milligrams of sodium per 2 slices. And it's really bland and it's kind of dense, but it's got a okay flavor, and it's, of course I have to eat wheat bread too because you know, it's high in fiber and stuff, considering that I have IBS with diarrhea, which really sucks. I'm still not entirely sure if it's due to lactose or not, because, you know, there are some days where I still have diarrhea and I haven't even had any dairy products. So, I don't really know what's going on with that. I guess I'm going to end up getting a colonoscopy, just to rule out anything that could possibly be obstructing or whatever. I know this is not really a topic that anybody really wants to hear about, but yeah, just kind of letting you know what's going on. My bestie's video chatting me right now, because, hey girl, I was just in the process of finishing up my vlog. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm actually video chatting my sissy right now because she's going to start daily vlogging and she needs to learn a few tips and tricks on vlogging. So I'm going to go ahead and help her out with that right now, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!